The rules and regulations are created by the authorities and they themselves do not follow them. I really do not understand which direction are we heading.
Just the level of corporate greed at the cost of the community, the cost of community sentiment, and in this case, the cost of the environment, is something that I don't think will be forgotten.
The intertidal life in this cove has not even been officially documented yet. On what basis are we giving permissions to construct within the high tide line?
While Goans were respecting the curfew that was imposed by the government in Goa to help fight the COVID surge, and while we were still recovering from the cyclone Tauktae, hectic work took place at a small beach in Donapur. A lot of youngsters came together once again to speak up about it.
Our COVID ground reports cost us about 7.5 lakh every month. You can help our reporting from the ground. Go to thequint.com, click Support the Quint tab, choose a plan and pay.
They are building a concrete wall in the center of the beach. They claim that they have all permissions and are doing it to prevent erosion of the beach. But as you can see, the material being used is concrete. They had permission from the CRZ in 2017 with 7 conditions.
And if you look at it right now, the entire staff of the hotel is out here supporting, the entire machinery that has been brought during the night. There is a concreting ready-mix machine here, a truck here. Lots of workers. Don't SOPs apply to Section 144 apply to this activity.
We requested the village panchayat and the GCZMA to issue a stop work order. Neither of them did so, but they did a joint inspection. GCZMA inspection report by the expert panel noted that there were violations being committed for the said repair permission. Concrete was being used instead of eco-friendly material. Secondly, work was taking place within 100 meters of the high tide line in a no development zone. And thirdly, a competent permission from the local authority wasn't taken.
Another result of this space being both land and water is that it is under immense and constant pressure to be developed and encroached upon, which is why we have recognized laws to protect it, and which is why it is illegal to build any permanent concrete structure within the high tide line in the first place.
This isn't the first time that this beach has been subject to the activity of privatization. In fact, people have been fighting all the way from before I was born, all the way back in 1991, to try and ensure that this beach remains in public domain. In fact, the Supreme Court came out with the ruling in 2009, 2 decades later, which ensured that this beach remained open to the public and accessible by all.
Who has assessed the environmental impacts of this wall? Have those impacts been shared with Vainguinis other stakeholders? Fishermen, open water swimmers, all of these people are stakeholders, equal stakeholders, and they are going to be affected by a wall like this. This is the retaining wall of a resort property on a neighboring beach. The blue line here indicates where the beach used to stand pre-cyclone, that's just 2 weeks ago. And this picture clearly shows the erosive effects that a wall on a beach can have.
What this work also does is set a precedence for others to do such work. Next thing you know, other beaches around Goa, you will have other hotels building a similar concrete structure.
The government should come out and provide not only corrective actions to ensure that the beach is restored to its natural condition, but also preventive action so that this doesn't happen again.
For all of you who have moved here, lived here, or have simply even visited us for our scenic beaches, you need to stand up and speak about this.